The Plush Squad was created on December 3rd of 2020. Me, Plush Mania, or you can call me Salty, wanted to create a group of plush tubers to either collab or help me with videos. So while searching on YouTube, I found a plush tuber named Super Mario Adventures, and he was the first person I asked to join TPS. So after that, we decided to make a YouTube channel, and we went to go find another member. The second person to ever join TPS was somebody that I already knew very fondly. His name was Crazy Plush Bros. Even though he did eventually join TPS, he was going to be my first pick, but I couldn't ask him because he wasn't available at the time. I would show footage of his channel, but I can't, and I'll explain that later in the video. Our third member was a guy named Sonic Renegade. I think he changed his channel name, so I can't find his channel anywhere. It was just the four of us for a while. Me, SMA, CPB, and Renegade. We mainly posted random plush videos with all of us in it, and we just, played a lot of Among Us. Yeah, just a lot of Among Us sauce! Chapter 2. The break. It was the same routine for a while, until I just needed to take a break from plush tubing. Because I lost my salty plush. Yes, I need my toys to make my toy videos. But I guess I said I quit TPS. Apparently I quit TPS. It's all a blur. This was like 3 years ago. I do remember CPB telling me that me leaving was kind of stupid, which at the time I was kind of offended, but now thinking about it, it was extremely stupid. I don't know why I did that. But nonetheless, I left for a week. Yes, I only left for a week. I guess I found Salty, and I felt a lot better about, plush tubing. But during that week, Sonic Renegade kind of disappeared. The rest of the squad, just didn't know where he was. And that was kind of the last we ever heard of him. So I guess we can say that Sonic Renegade was the first person to ever leave the Plush Squad. But other than Sonic Renegade, turns out the other people of the Plush Squad, they added a very familiar but infamous face to the squad. And his name was Jordan's Plush World. He's gonna have his own chapter for obvious reasons, but all you need to know is that he was perfectly fine when we first met him. But back to me leaving TPS. I decided to come back, and honestly, nobody really cared. It wasn't that big of a deal, so yeah. But when I came back, SMA told me about a guy. You probably don't even know his name. He's not that important. It was a little plush tuber called Wavy Dev Plush. SMA wanted to ask him to join TPS, but at the time, Wavy had like 9k subs, so I told him that there was no way, absolutely no way. Chapter 3, Plush Andrew. It was January of 2021, and literally every TPS member except for me was excited for an audition that was setting up for a movie. It was made by a plush tuber named Plush Andrew. I didn't really know who the guy was, so that's why I didn't really care. But they convinced me to join the audition, so I did. I think I auditioned for like Infinite, that weird wolf guy from the bad Sonic game. And oh god, I never want to hear my audition. I never want to hear my voice clip. I'm glad it's out there where I don't know where it is. So if anybody finds that, please don't show me or show anybody. Just oh god. But the whole point of me bringing up the audition is because I met 3 very iconic future TPS members: BenBoy95, Channel Titan, and believe it or not, Wavy Dev Plush. I was talking with Ben and Titan during the audition because I like Ben's infinite impression, and Titan, honestly, I honestly forgot how I met Titan, so sorry, buddy. I know you're watching this right now, so yeah, sorry. Then out of nowhere, I saw Wavy auditioning for like Sonic or something, so in my head I just said fuck it, and I went to go ask him to join TPS. And non-surprisingly, he said yes, because, well, this sexy face can make anybody say yes. And that's how TPS got the Lego lover Ben and the Chris McLean Mr. Clean lover Wavy. Oh, also I forgot to mention that right after we invited Wavy and he said yes, Insane Plush Bros joined the TPS the same day. And I just want to say, Insane has to be the nicest TPS member I have ever met, and I'm incredibly glad that he joined. Chapter 4, the JPW situation. Sadly, before all this Jordan stuff, Crazy Plush Bro decided to leave plush tubing, which did mean he decided to leave the Plush Squad. He was the second person to ever join TPS back in 2020, and we were all sad to see him go. He deleted all trace of his YouTube channel, so that's why I couldn't find any clips or videos to show in this video. I just wanted to say, Crazy Plush Bros was a very good friend of mine. He's the first ever collab person thing that I ever collab person thinged with, and I was very sad to see him go. We were all sad, but time to rip this band-aid off. Now it's time to address the man himself, Jordan. So all this really started when me and the other members were all on the call, and Wavy told all of us something that really kind of sparked this whole thing.
Yeah, I swear Jordan's been stealing my ideas.
What do you mean?
Well, he's been stealing my titles, my thumbnails, and he even copies most of my videos word for word.
Interesting. So I went to go check out Jordan's videos, and I compared them to Wavy's, and it was true. It turns out he was stealing a bunch of our videos too, and he was just using TPS to get clout for his channel. So ultimately, we all decided to kick him out of TPS. And from there on, he would be a pain in every single one of our asses. The main problem with Jordan was that he had control over the whole TPS channel, so we couldn't really stop him from uploading or doing anything from that. Just so you know, yes, we did share the same password and email, which is not safe. You probably shouldn't do that, but we all trusted each other, and clearly this is what happened. And we couldn't, change it where, we couldn't, do something where we could just change the password. Or maybe we could, and we were just being retarded. But nonetheless, we were screwed. He kept bothering us on the Discord server, so we had to kick him from there too. But then this man pulled tricks like getting random people to join the Discord server and getting them to expose the channel's email and password if we didn't add the dude back to TPS. But then something weird happened. He laid low for a couple of months, and we just didn't see him since. Also, when February rolled around, there was a longtime fan of the TPS, and it's not like he was being annoying or anything. He wasn't begging to join, but we decided to let him join, and his name was Super Mario J. Kent, and he would start to become a fan favorite and one of the three faces of TPS. Chapter 5, The TPS Show. Alrighty, here we are. The main reason why you guys are even watching this channel. It was April of 2021, and I just conceived one of the best ideas ever since Air. I thought to myself, what if we made a series that involved all of the TPS, my sexy face, and other plush tubers who weren't in TPS? Me and the rest of the TPS would interview a random plush tuber that wasn't in TPS, and we would ask them genuine questions that we just, wanted to ask them. But to make the video more entertaining, we would ask them to do crazy stunts or torture them to make the video a little bit funnier. We spent a couple of days asking plush tubers if they wanted to be in the first episode. One of them was a very small plush tuber. Once again, you probably don't know who he is. His name was Luigi Fan Quado 1. It was very weird. I got out of the shower and then I got a DM from Luigi Fan saying, yes, I'll be in the first episode. We were all ecstatic. Except for me, because I never grew up with watching Luigi Fan, so I didn't really get as excited as Ben, for example. We all hopped into a call with Luigi Fan, and I'm not kidding when I say this, but Luigi Fan has to be the nicest person that I ever talked to. We were all just talking about the episode, how it would go down, but before that, we were just talking about video games and just having a genuinely good time. So there we were. Episode 1 was planned and ready to announce, but then Jordan returned. Chapter 6, The New Channel. Right after I uploaded the new TPS show intro to the TPS YouTube channel, it was deleted by Jordan a week later, and I said, hell no, and we moved to a brand new YouTube channel because we were not going to take any risks of him deleting a full episode. But with us making a brand new account, it also meant us leaving tons of old videos we made on the old channel behind. That was sad, but we had to move on because we had a brand new beginning ahead of us. Because we finally finished episode 1 of the TPS show, and to this date, it has been our most popular episode ever since it came out. And we just really want to thank Luigi Fan for boosting the show and just giving us the best first episode we could have ever had. Chapter 7, MIA. So the next 3 chapters are basically the downfall of TPS. It was June of 2021, and we already finished episode 3 of the TPS show. We were getting ready to start episode 4 with Super Mario Richie of all people. Super Freddy Plush just joined the TPS, and Yeah, all seemed well, but before that, I announced I was going on summer vacation for a week, so I couldn't upload any videos until I came back. But then, it happened. During the trip, my phone broke for no reason, so I couldn't record, I couldn't edit, or I couldn't call any of the members to tell them what happened. And if you don't know, this is bad. Real bad. Mainly because I directed the episodes, I edited the episodes, I recorded most of the parts in the episodes, I told everyone what to do, and without me, they weren't lost, but they couldn't really continue with the show. Chapter 8. Salty's Return. 5 months. 5 months of nothing from me. Episode 4 of the TPS show was canceled. Nobody knew what happened to me, and I couldn't even upload on my own channel. For 5 months. Everyone was confused, and I couldn't tell them what happened until I got a brand new phone on Christmas of 2021. I immediately went to go contact the other members. Luckily, everybody who was there before I broke my phone was still in TPS, so that's something good, but they kind of stopped talking to each other, and I didn't know why, but I think it was because they didn't have my sexy glue to keep them together, which was so sad. That sounded way too sus. Anyways, I tried getting everybody back together by making a brand new TPS episode, and it kind of worked. We invited Populo the Plush Maker as our guest for episode 4, and the episode was a success. We also invited a brand new member named Jolt, and after a very long time, everything seemed good. Chapter 9. Something seems different. But time passed, and something felt different between us. And then something big happened. Super Mario Adventures. The first person I asked to join TPS, the one who has stayed the longest, left TPS after 3 whole years. We all still had contact with each other, but we just didn't talk as much anymore. And we all basically agreed that TPS was over. I still talk to Wavy and Insane regularly, but everyone else silently left TPS. Chapter 10. Now. I want to make it very clear. We are all still friends. We just don't want to talk that much anymore. We've just been growing up, and we don't want to play with toys on the internet anymore. And not gonna lie, I kind of feel the same, even though I'm still making videos. But that doesn't mean we didn't have any fun recording them. We had so much fun. I don't know if you guys will ever see any new TPS content ever again, but I just want to say that it was a nice run. I wanted to make sure that you guys heard all of our goodbyes. So here it is. Crazy Plush Bros, Super Mario Adventures, Super Mario J. Kent, Insane Plush Bros, Wavy Dev Plush, Titano Titan, Jolt, Super Freddy Plush, Sonic Renegade, Ben Boy 95, and Plush Mania. Want to wish you a farewell. Thank you for 3 years of TPS. Goodbye, guys.